Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical and welcome back to another video. Today for you dudes, we are going to be doing a Kingdom Hearts character tier list. Yeah, we're going to be doing one of these tier list videos, and I thought that I would get this out before 2019 comes to an end, because pretty sure by that point, this is going to be a dead format. Obviously, the whole entire tier list thing was, I'm pretty sure, popularized through iDubbbz, and I've actually been wanting to do one of these since the whole tier list thing became a huge thing on YouTube. So, finally gonna do it. Now, in the sense of the characters, this is the setup right here. You guys can see all of the characters to the right. Now, we don't have absolutely every single character in here, right? We've only pretty much got the main ones. There is absolutely no way I'm gonna be including every single Disney character that's ever appeared in the Kingdom Hearts games, because that'd just be fucking ridiculous. And on top of that too, we are missing a few other characters like the World Ends With You characters, Daisy, Minnie, but for the most part, we have all of the mains right here. Now, of course, a tier list is subjective, meaning that where I put these characters in certain placements is obviously my opinion. In the comment section down below, though, if you guys feel up to it, definitely make your own tier list in the form of a comment listing where you would place each of the characters. Now, also the other thing is I am not including like different versions of the characters. I do have two exceptions right here, Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku and Dream Drop Distance Sora, for very good reasons. But aside from that, it's not like I'm going to be including, you know, like Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora, Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora, etc, etc. Because again, that would just mean it would have so many characters to go through. Alrighty, tidy-dighty, let's get this underway. So, first things first, let's start off with the main crew. We got Sora right here. Now, Sora is my favorite character of all time, so I'm gonna have to place this boy at an S tier. Alright, I'm gonna have to place the boy at an S tier. I kind of feel like a lot of people aren't gonna agree with this placement, mainly because a lot of the time, Sora can be an absolute village idiot. But I love him so much, dude. I've grown up with the kid. He's everything and anything to me. He's gotta be S tier. His clothing sense is absolutely dripping. His fighting style is just the most amazing thing I think I've seen in any sort of action-oriented game. Dante, I love you, man. But Sora's got that quick step. Donald. So, pre-Kingdom Hearts 3, I probably would have put Donald as a B tier, in all honesty. But after seeing this man flicking out fucking Zeta Flare right at the end of KH3, this man has got to be an S. He's the comic relief of Kingdom Hearts for sure. He is absolutely hilarious. And that would have been like the main reason why I would chuck him in B, but just seeing actually how strong this fucking duck is, he's got to be an S. The main man, Goof. Alright, the main man, Goof. Goofy is like the dad of Sora and Donald. He essentially keeps the group in order, making sure that you know, both Sora and Donald don't rip each other's eyes out. This dude has to put up with a lot of shit. He's had a boulder to the goddamn face, took it like an absolute champ. So for those reasons, I'm gonna have to chuck this man in S as well. Mickey Mouse. So Mickey's pretty up there. He's quite strong. Yeah, he's the king. I would have to say though, I would probably chuck him in B. And the only reason why is, he literally left Aqua in the realm of darkness for close on 2 years, dude. Didn't do a mousing thing about it. Didn't tell anyone about it until the time of need. So Mickey, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to be a B placement, dude. Next up is Riku, absolute S. I don't need to explain it. This man's had literally the best character development in the entirety of the series. Riku is without a doubt an S. Dream Drop Distance Sora. Do I need to say any more? Do I actually need to say any more? It's fucking Dream Drop Distance Sora. Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku. Again, I feel like it's just another obvious one. Do I need to say any more? I will actually quickly elaborate on this one. Now, I do understand that he was manipulated, he was possessed, but he was just an absolute asshole. An absolute asshole in Kingdom Hearts 1, man. The entire time, I just wanted to give him the work! And we eventually did in the end, which was so satisfying. And yeah, again, I know he was possessed, manipulated, but still, oh my god, I could not deal with him. He's fucking F. Jiminy Cricket. So this man is always coming with us on our travels and our adventures, and he's always hard at work at, you know, obviously, noting down absolutely every single thing we do. That must be a lot of work, and it must get hot and stuffy, especially sitting in Sora's fucking back pocket. Yeah, this dude has to put up with a lot. He's probably seen a lot, so I'm gonna have to put Jiminy as an A. just because of his work ethic. Yes, I am literally putting Jiminy Cricket above Mickey Mouse. Fight me. Kairi, alright, Kairi, always being the damsel in distress. Always being the damsel in distress. However, though, Kingdom Hearts 3, we were hoping that, obviously, that game would give this girl a little bit more justice. Didn't really happen. Again, she got kidnapped. Fuck's sake. However, though, we do have Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind going on soon, and I think that really is going to give Kairi a little bit more development and a little bit more justice, but still, that being said, a lot of the time, Kairi is just an absolute nuisance. My own opinion. So, for that reason, I'm sorry, Kairi, I do love you. I might have to put you next to Mickey Mouse there. I know you guys are probably expecting me to have her at, like, ARS. And yes, I'm putting Jiminy Cricket. Now that I'm looking at this is hilarious. I'm putting Jiminy Cricket above Kairi. Fight me. Alright, so Maleficent. Maleficent was a great villain in Kingdom Hearts 1. I absolutely loved the little sort of Disney villain committee that was going on in Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 1. It was fantastic, and of course, she was the leader of all that. She really had a huge spotlight in that game, and I think that is going to be the reason as to why I'm going to put her in C. I would put her a little bit lower just because, like, throughout time, she's just kind of become less interesting and entertaining as a villain. Obviously, she's, like, right into the mix of the whole, like, Tome of Prophecies thing. We know that she's been around for a damn long time, talking to that mysterious dark figure within Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. There's a lot to her. But I just feel like throughout, like, the main Kingdom Hearts games, as time has gone on, she's just become less and less and less interesting. And especially the screen time that she had in KH3, what was that? What was that? I mean, I guess she probably didn't need overly too much, but again, what was that, dude? Alright, Pete. Yeah, Maleficent's right-hand man. Man's useless. Man's utterly fucking useless. I'm gonna put him at F. Absolutely useless. Does more damage than good. Useless. Let's go for the Wayfinder Birth by Sleep Trio. So starting off with this man. Alright, Tara, what am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? So, Tara is just an absolute idiot in Birth by Sleep. I'm sorry, but he's just a full-blown idiot. Easily manipulated, just easily manipulated. So I am gonna have to chuck him in E, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna give him a little bit more credit. Because I do feel as if for the future of Kingdom Hearts, he's probably gonna become a really cool character. Now that he's finally figured out, alright, darkness ain't for me. What I did all those years ago, yeah, pretty stupid. So yeah, I'm chucking him in E. We're not chucking him all the way down the bottom. I know HMK is gonna be screaming at me for not chucking him in F. Aqua, my god, precious girl. Oh my god, absolute precious girl will do anything for her friends, as we've seen, as it's been made clear. Literally chucked herself into the fucking realm of darkness for years on end for her friend. Battled against her friend, which would have been so fucking hard. Obviously, Terra Xehanort at the end of BBS. So I'm gonna have to chuck Aqua and S. Golden Girl. Golden Girl. Oh my god, do you know what I just realized? I don't have Naminé here. What is wrong with me? Alright, Ventus. Sleepy boy. This man definitely likes to whine a lot, but he is precious, and it seems like he has been through a lot of stuff considering that he is from the time of the Kingdom Hearts Key era. There are also some wild theories out there that perhaps also he could have been the murderer of Strelizer and all that, which, damn, that's fucking dark, if so. But there is definitely more to him that we just absolutely don't know about as of right now. And I like that mystery. I like that mystery. But though, for the most part, Ventus is a pretty enjoyable character, even though I did say he whines and moans a little bit. So I'm gonna have to chuck him in a B. Alright, Roxas. Man's been through a lot. Didn't ask for any of it. God damn, 358 over 2 days. It just gives you the whole rundown. At first, you know, being brought into this world, not knowing purpose, feelings. The game pretty much takes him along this wild path of emotions, discovering exactly what emotions are. Desperately wanting to become his own person. I mean, Oh my god, he's gonna have to be S. He's gonna have to be S. And the strength behind this man is just delicious. Alright, we got Axel right here. Another golden boy in my books. Axel is basically who you want as a best friend. He is the type of guy that would do absolutely anything and everything for you. And we clearly see this. I'm gonna have to chuck Axel in A. To be honest, just because of the fact that in the sense of him as a friend, beautiful. He knows what he's doing. Okay, so we got good old Cyax. Man's always filled with jealousy and rage. I mean, I don't blame him. You know, the whole thing between the relationship of Cyax as well as Axel, you know, seeing your best friend becoming best friends with other people must be rough. I mean, of course, we do know that the origin story right here between these two is pretty saucy, pretty juicy, with the whole saving subject X, which could either be like Alva, it could be Scar, we don't know just yet. So that does kind of like explain a few things as to why Cyax is sort of the way he is. But this man cannot control his jealousy for the life of him. So I'm gonna have to chuck him next to Maleficent. I like him in moments. I definitely do like him in moments, but for the most part, he's always just bitching and moaning. Okay, Zoldan, Mr. Spears. I'm gonna chuck this dude down in probably E. In all honesty, we don't really know too much about specifically Zoldan. As well as that, I'm also gonna do the same for Lexius. They were just okay Organization 13 members. They didn't really have a lot of screen time. Of course, like Lexius was more so focused over in Chain of Memories, and then of course Zoldan more so focused over in Kingdom Hearts 2. I really like Lexius's fights that you get in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, as well as Chain of Memories. The whole power meter makes sense for his character. The Zoldan fight, however, I am tempted to now kind of chuck this guy down into fucking F because of the fact that as a child, that fight used to just, oh my god, it used to kill me. My soul, my spirit. Didn't know about the whole jump then learn strategy back then as a kid, so I got pretty stuck on it for quite some time throughout the story. So I'm very tempted to chuck him down here in F, but of course these guys are good guys now, back as guards in Radiant Garden. They're just okay characters, in my opinion. Alright, Mr. Demix. Dude, I fucking love this guy. I'm chucking him in A. The reason why is, you know, out of all of the organization members, these dudes wearing like dark coats, always going on about like having no hearts and like darkness and all that. Demix is like the complete polar opposite, man. Like, this dude couldn't give a shit about anything other than himself. He just wants to kick back. He's got no work ethic whatsoever. Kingdom Hearts 3 has sort of alluded to the fact that there is a greater importance towards this dude, which I am absolutely thrilled about. Definitely excited to see more Demix in the future. I love this man. I love him. I love the fact that you've got this one lazy guy that just doesn't want to do anything in amongst a group of like dark evil villains, you know? It just it's great. I love him. Luxine, I'm chucking her in F. I'm sorry, I'm chucking her in F. Now, this has got nothing towards the reasoning of she is the only female organization member. It is just because of the fact that she's an absolute bitch. And I guess you could say that so a female organization member should be, they should be a bitch. But man, the way that she threw around Namine and was dealing with her in Chain of Memories, no. You know, of course, the rest of them were all sort of like slightly abusing Namine as well, but for whatever reason, Luxine just went the extra 182 miles with it. I'm sorry, Luxine, I've never liked you. And the other thing too is her little speech after you defeat her in Kingdom Hearts 3, like, you'll notice that all of the organization members have something to actually say in the sense of, like, sympathizing. You can feel that they're now finally feeling emotions, and most of them actually end up thanking Sora. Now, of course, as it goes, Luxine, no, nothing changed. It's the exact same bitch while she was dying. So yeah, no, she is definitely an F. Marluxia, my all-time favorite Organization 13 member. Love him, devious. This man was obviously trying to overthrow the Organization 13. That takes big balls, dude. Yes, I know Luxine was also like the right-hand girl for that whole idea. I don't, it's Luxine. Don't throw that at me. Marluxia, beautiful man. He's an S. Luxord, I've always liked this guy, even though, again, we haven't really had too much time with him. Obviously, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind has told us that this dude is pretty damn important, and of course for the future of the series we will definitely be seeing more of him. He's slick, he's sly, I like the whole gambling thing, so I'm actually going to chuck this dude in B. Cloud, alrighty tidy, righty dighty. A bit of an emo kid in Kingdom Hearts 1, and then that sort of changed in Kingdom Hearts 2. I absolutely love what they did with Cloud as well as Sephiroth, and putting them into the Kingdom Hearts series in the sense of actually intertwining it into the themes of Kingdom Hearts. The whole light darkness thing makes so much sense with Cloud and Sephiroth, seeing as Sephiroth it's Cloud's darkness and all that. It's just, I really do want a continuation of their story, and I don't know if we're going to be getting that in Kingdom Hearts 3, but however, for the future, I would love to see more of these guys, even though, like a lot of people say, I mean, like, technically, Kingdom Hearts 2, it's sort of seen upon that the story was sort of wrapped up, you know, and that, like, Cloud eventually did defeat Sephiroth and they, like, merged back together or whatever. Like, okay, no, I'm not happy with that, no, it's just white flash and it, no. Anyway, that's just my own personal thing towards it. I'm gonna chuck Cloud in the B tier, as well as Sephiroth. Fights are always amazing, absolutely love them. Hopefully we do get another secret fight towards Sephiroth at some point. Don't think we're getting it in the DLC, in all honesty, but for the future, this man definitely needs to return. Both of these guys. XIII, okay, XIII. Honestly, I came to really enjoying XIII thanks to Kingdom Hearts 3, with obviously him helping us out. He was our main computer guy, and like he's a big reason as to, of course, why Naminé as well as Roxas were able to come back. So yeah, he's an absolute G these days. I'm gonna chuck him in the B tier. Also, by the way, just to keep things like straightforward, I am still calling these Organization 13 members their nobody names. I am aware that now, like as an example, XIII is known as Ienso, but like just to keep things simple, I'm just still calling them by their organization name. Alright, Vexen. So yeah, Vexen also ended up helping us out and assisting us in Kingdom Hearts 3. He obviously helped deliver the whole replica stuff. Pre-KH3 though, like he was okay. Obviously he was the one that designed the whole replica program. But he's just really more of a mad scientist. I guess every sort of good RPG needs like a mad scientist character, so I appreciate the fact that he's kind of filling in there. We don't have any characters in D, and I do think that he's a little bit more enjoyable than Zoldan as well as Alexius, so I'm gonna put him in D. Xion, an absolute beautiful precious soul. Good God Almighty, she asked for none of the pain that she had to go through. She's been through those hard yards, fellas, alright? She's been through those hard yards, and of course, it's absolutely fantastic to see that she has completely returned now. So wholesome. I'm gonna have to definitely chuck Xion in a very enjoyable character for sure, and her story, oh so touching. Ziggy, Zigba, or should I call the man Lushu nowadays? This absolute fucking snake, man! Goddamn, the Kingdom Hearts 3 plot twist of him being Lushu was one of the most fantastic, mind-boggling things I've ever experienced in this series. And honestly, that's saying something. This is Kingdom Hearts. There's a lot of that shit that goes on. He's always been a really, really enjoyable villain, though. I absolutely love his lingo, and the way that he antagonizes everyone, of course, mainly Sora, is always so entertaining. So for all of those reasons, I'm going to have to put him in the A tier. Obviously going to be seeing a lot more of him in the future. Mr. Submit himself. The villain that has appeared in pretty much the most Kingdom Hearts games. It's kind of fucking ridiculous, in all honesty. I thought he was great in Kingdom Hearts 1, but you know, as time went on, how he just like kept returning. My love for Ansem just eventually started to dry out. Man just became absolutely predictable after a while. You would see that like, when he would return, you'd be like, oh god, forgot, he's gonna be going on about darkness once again. Yippity yapping about this, that, how the heart should submit. I mean, yeah, he sort of became a headache after a while, so I'm chucking him in E. Mr. Zebra Man, Zemnis. Okay, man's got the voice of an angel that hit puberty extra hard. I absolutely love it. It gets the juices flowing. I absolutely love this guy in Kingdom Hearts 2 as the main villain, even though he was always going on about like eternal and nothingness, and like a lot of the stuff that he made sense was just overemphasized nonsense. But really, really like this guy, so I'm chucking him in B. Young Xehanort, the one that banded together the proper 13 Sickers of Darkness. He is the young version of Xehanort. He's actually very enjoyable for the most part. I'm gonna put him right next to Xemnas. Namine, the girl that can rearrange memories. She was obviously forced to do things that she didn't want to do by the organization. And nobody created from the heart of Sora and Kairi, two precious characters, even though Kairi's sitting there in B. I'm gonna have to chuck her in A. I enjoy her a lot more than Kairi, in all honesty. Even though she's had like nowhere near as much screen time as Kairi, I really enjoy Namine. Vanitas, the dark half of Ventus. Do you guys remember that moment where you played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep and you got towards the end events of the game and it was revealed that Vanitas has the appearance of Sora? That was crazy. It's one of the moments that stick out to me the most. Chip and Dale, these guys are our trusty like gummy ship engineers. Without them, we wouldn't have the whole gummy ship thing. That's pretty important. Though they can be kind of like a little bit annoying in my opinion. They've helped us out though quite a lot along the way, not just with the gummy ship stuff, but when it comes to computer-esque stuff as well. Like they helped us out with the whole decoding of Jiminy's journals. So I'm gonna chuck these dudes in C. Master Ericus, Daddy Ericus. Oh my god, what a precious soul. He had an extremely rough time too, obviously betrayed by not only his best friend, but essentially his son as well. I gotta give this man justice and chuck him in A. Alright, I added Merlin because I actually forgot to add him. So we have Mr. Merlin right here. He's pretty damn important. I think really his main importance really stems through Kingdom Hearts 3. He is like the main reason as to why both Kairi and Axel were able to become fully fledged Keyblade wielders in such a short amount of time with the temporal time realm they were in. So I'm gonna chuck this dude in D. And also the other wizard right here, we got Mr. Yen Sid. The man who likes to sit on the chair and give all the orders. This guy is strong as shit, but really, he likes to never do anything. He is like a retired Keyblade wielder at this point, so it's for good reason. But I don't know, I get really triggered and annoyed with him quite often. I honestly do. But he is pretty important, and obviously in Kingdom Hearts 3, we actually got to see him do something with the whole, like, parting the Red Seas thing in the Keyblade graveyard. So I'm gonna chuck him in with Merlin as well, Mr. Yen Sid. I don't appreciate the full-blown honesty he gave to Sora at the start of KH3, bagging him, going on about how he, like, failed the last thing, he's lost all his powers, essentially saying to Sora that he's weak. Yeah, he didn't hold back at the start of Kingdom Hearts 3. God damn you, Mr. Yen Sid. But no, I'm gonna chuck him in D. Mr. Baldernaut himself. I gotta say, fantastic villain in the sense of his grand plan, you know, doing the whole body heart jumping thing. Some wacky stuff, never really seen it towards any other villain in any other thing. Obviously, a lot of that was probably learnt through the Master of Masters, but a fantastic villain. Obviously, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, it really put some stuff in perspective towards him as a character, actually fully revealing Master Xehanort's true ambitions. He wanted to essentially use Kingdom Hearts to purge every single world of darkness, meaning everything would reset, but worlds would be born anew, full of lights and with no darkness. Although he did want to become like the overruling leader of all these worlds, which is a little bit like selfish in my opinion. And obviously what he had to do to get to that point of purging the worlds was disgusting. I mean, he was throwing worlds into darkness left, right, and center, tearing people apart. However, the fantastic main villain, I'm gonna chuck him in A. Alright, so the foretellers as well as the Master of Masters. Let's start off with the Master of Masters. Now, we don't know too much about this dude, but from what we have seen, he is hilarious. And considering the fact that he is essentially a fucking god, he certainly doesn't act like one. We have seen moments of him, like, acting very serious and a little bit dark, but for the most part, like, his mannerisms, his humor, like, he's full of fucking humor, man. Like, there's moments there where it just seems like he doesn't give a shit. He does sort of remind me a little bit of Demyx, and there's been that comparison between the two where people think, oh my god, is it possible that Demyx is mom? But anyway, I'm so excited to learn more about the Master of Masters. At this point, it is a temporary sort of placement, but I'm going to chuck him in A. I feel like he could definitely move up to S at some point. Now, all of the foretellers, I'm going to chuck these dudes in C at this point. We don't, again, really know too much about these characters. Kingdom Hearts back cover gave us a little bit more of an idea as to who these characters are, but they really are just following exactly what they're meant to be doing. I am going to, however, put Ava one tier above here in B, and the reason why I'm doing that is because she's pretty much the sole reason as to why Keyblade wielders existed after the era of Key. And I know that's just only because of the fact that that was the job and mission she was given by the Master of Masters. It could have been anybody else. But of course, because it was her, and she does seem like a softie, I'm gonna have to put her one tier above the other guys. Alright, Hannah Pence and Olette, the Twilight Town kids. I'm gonna have some interesting placements for these dudes. So first up, Hannah right here, I'm gonna chuck him in B. The reason why I'm chucking him in B, and by the way, this is going to be the highest placement out of the Twilight Town kids, is because of his bravery in Kingdom Hearts 3, literally doing a flying kick towards Ansem, a guy that could bio-obliterate him in a matter of seconds. This is just your average kid. He doesn't wield a Keyblade or a weapon of any sorts. He doesn't have magic powers or abilities. He's just got a kick. It didn't do anything. But man, that's a big nut move, dude. That is a big nut move. Now, in the sense of Pence, he's always been pretty cool. I'm gonna chuck him in C right here. He's always helped us out with the computer side of things within Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, so pretty important. Also, his style is on point. Always love it. And we do have Olette here. Olette really hasn't ever done too much for me, in all honesty. She's kind of just always there. She hasn't really had a moment to shine, if you know what I mean. Like, you got Hannah with the bravery kick, my god, and then you got Pence right here with the computer skills, pretty important. And then Olette's just kind of there, so I'm going to chuck her in D. She's never really done too much for me personally. Cherokee, these are all of the Cherokees, not just the one that appears in Kingdom Hearts 3, but overall. The Cherokee is obviously like the Dream Eater spirit that helps out the Keyblade wielders from around the Key timeline. Yeah, they essentially teach you how everything sort of works. They're cute, very, very cute. So I'm gonna actually have to chuck it in D. Now, it would be getting a C placement, but the only reason why it is getting a D placement is because of that hideous noise that it made in Kingdom Hearts 3. That hideous noise. Scientists are still trying to figure out what the fuck that means. And I don't think we'll ever understand what that means. Alright, the Restoration Committee absolutely love these guys. They were obviously very, very important throughout Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically, and a little bit in Kingdom Hearts 2. They took care of Sora when he obviously first lost his home at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, and were pretty much along for the ride all throughout that game, in all honesty. I absolutely love these dudes. Can't wait to see them again in the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC. Love them to bits, so I'm gonna chuck them in the A tier right here. Obviously, Sid also helped us out with like a lot of the Gummy Ship stuff as well. And lastly, we have good old Ansem the Wise, or also known as Diz. This man, I know everything he was doing was in good faith. He had good intentions the entire time. But his research and stuff was a big reason as to why a lot of bad things ended up happening, you know, like the whole Organization 13 existence and whatnot. He's the cause of a lot of problems, and the thing is, though, he knows this. He spent a lot of his time in Kingdom Hearts trying to redeem himself, so I'm gonna have to place a good old Ansem the Wise here in D. He kind of fucked up, but he was aware of it. He was very apologetic about all of his mistakes. He's getting that D placement. However, guys, that is it. That is my Kingdom Hearts character tier list right there. I'm still laughing at the fact that I've put Jiminy Cricket over all of those B characters right there. It is hilarious, but you know, you do some good work, Jiminy, so I'll give you that. As I say, guys, if you have the time, make your own tier list in the comment section down below. I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions towards mine. However, dudes, I'm Cynical. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.
Hit them on the page, you'll be coming through stain. Gold in my mouth when you suckers be bluffing. Milk crate, gaming up the bitch though. Catch me in the back playing Super Nintendo.